Hello, today I'll be talking about heuristics. Throughout the video, I will explain what they are and provide specific examples for the ones that I chose. Heuristics are mental shortcuts that reduce complex problem solving to more simple rule-based decisions. There are a few different types of heuristics, but the two that I will be focusing on today are the availability and the representativeness heuristics. Firstly, I will be discussing the representativeness heuristic. The representativeness heuristic is when people need to decide whether an object belongs to a particular category or not. This is done because people do not consider the specific details of the object, but rather just rely on their mental representation of the category and see how similar that object is to that category. An example of this would be when we see somebody who is a male and very fit person. They have big muscles and look really mean, and we assume that this person is either a wrestler or something to do with sports. When really it could be the complete opposite, and this person is actually a scientist. The problem is when this type of heuristic conflicts with base rate information. Base rate information is the first answer that comes to mind when we are looking at a specific population or person. For example, if we were shown a picture of a friendly looking male playing with children and asked whether this person was a kindergarten teacher or a taxi driver, the representativeness heuristic would make us believe that he is a kindergarten teacher, even though there are much less male kindergarten teachers than there are taxi drivers. The second heuristic that I'll be discussing is the availability heuristic. This heuristic is used when people choose an event based on the sole fact of how common or easily it comes to the mind. This is a fairly good heuristic when it comes to events that occur more often. However, it is not that good when we are faced with events that are highly publicized. For example, dying in a minor surgery is not that common, but because of the media's coverage when such an event does occur, it tends to be overestimated. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you learned a thing or two.